I'm Traci Langley, and I've been at Undercroft for 12 years now. I stumbled upon Undercroft like many families do. I was a teacher in a traditional setting, and my beliefs and hopes for the children didn't match with the system that I was with. And I came to visit and loved it. That's when I agreed to get my Montessori training and use my past experience with the special ed and speech pathology to further my education by going into Montessori. What I like the most about Montessori is the fact that it lays out a curriculum from beginning to end, and it's like a puzzle for each child, and you get to work with that child to find out which pieces go where and how to fit them into our curriculum. They don't have to touch each work, and they don't have to do each card. Once a concept is mastered, you move them on to the next concept. You don't have to finish all 10 cards or drum those things into their heads. Once they show mastery, we move on, and that keeps them excited, it keeps them fresh. Each child is allowed to be who they are and to be comfortable with what they want to learn and with their strengths and weaknesses. And we work with each child individually to help them focus on their strengths and weaknesses and help them along. A wonderful rapport is built with each child, and that allows them to break down any walls that they might have and open up to wonderful things. A typical day in lower elementary, the students will come in, they will get out their work, and they will sit down and decide what they feel like doing. We have given them a parameter and a work plan with the lessons that we've offered them. Then they get to choose when to do them. By the end of the day, they need to have a requirement. A certain amount of work's done, but the beauty is they get to decide when to do it. Some students come in just like adults and are happy-go-lucky, ready to conquer the world at the beginning of the day. Some move a little slower in the morning and need time to wake up and get moving. And that's the beauty of our 3-hour work cycle. We allow them 3 hours to plan their day and to get finished with what they need to do with their requirements. And it's up to them within that 3 hours to schedule their time and to make sure they get it all done. Many adults don't learn that until later in life, if ever. And we're allowing 6-year-olds to learn that from the get-go, and they don't even realize it. They're learning to manage their own time, stay focused, go have some snack, but then they have to get back to work after they're finished. So it allows them those natural breaks that we all need in life, but yet reminds them that they do have tasks that need to be completed. The room is set up into the different areas of math, language, geometry. There is a computer area, and then also the cultural areas. Our curriculum is all laid out on the shelf. The students know where they're beginning and they know where they're headed. There are no surprises along the way. They begin very, very early on doing the concrete works. With language, for example, they have the movable alphabet, where they're learning to put the sounds together to make words, and then eventually to make sentences. And then once they've mastered that and they get it, that natural desire to use the materials sort of fades away naturally, and so that's when they're able to move on to paper and stop using the materials. Math, again, is all laid out for them from beginning to end. Say there are 10 cards to learn 5 plus 5. If they can tell you 5 plus 5, they don't have to get out the beads if they're not comfortable with that. And that's a natural process that they are able to learn, and sometimes without even knowing it. So it flows from the very concrete to the abstract. We are trying to prepare them for life in general and life past Undercroft. And we all know that that doesn't include the 1 to 10 beads. So that's the flow of the curriculum, is to teach them to get to abstraction. Nothing's more beautiful than to see a student come in to Undercroft and to watch those walls come down. once they know they trust us, we trust them, we believe in them, they're able to learn. They're able to break down those walls and just get absorbed into the curriculum and into the works. The way the world works these days, it's all on TV and it's animated and it's fast-paced, and you know, every once in a while we get to see a child slow down and really get into a work and absorb it the way she had intended, and it's such a beautiful thing to see. What I enjoy most about Undercroft is the community. You build such a strong rapport and such a strong relationship with these families, and everyone is so open and always so welcoming to new families. And you know, even once you enter the classroom, you can see the children are more like brothers and sisters than classmates. It's just nice to see them open up and be able to move along at their own pace and to be happy and at peace and at home.